और सुप्रीम कोर्ट के बारे में बात कर लेते, क्योंकि कल हमने देखा हाउ इट केम डाउन हार्ड, स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू द चंडीगढ़ मेयर इलेक्शंस। अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट की तरफ से कहा गया है कि जितने भी बैलेट पेपर्स है जिनके ऊपर मार्किंग्स की गई थी प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर की तरफ से, उनकी जो जांच है, उनकी जो तफ्तीश है, वो कोर्ट की तरफ से की जाएगी। और ये 30 जनवरी को हुए थे चंडीगढ़ मेयरल पोल्स में। यहां पर सुप्रीम कोर्ट का कहना है कि सीसीटीवी वीडियो भी है जो पूरे प्रोसेस को कैप्चर कर रही थी, रिकॉर्ड कर रही थी, उसकी भी जानकारी खुद सुप्रीम कोर्ट लेगा। एपेक्स कोर्ट की तरफ से ओरली ये कहा गया कि सीधे तौर पे एक्शन लिया जा सकता है प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर के खिलाफ अगर वो गिल्टी पाए गए कि बैलेट पेपर्स को उन्होंने अगर मार्क किया या उन्हें खराब किया, तो प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर के खिलाफ एक्शन लिया जा सकता है। In his defense, the poll officer said that he had only put X marks on those ballot papers that the councillors had already defaced during the voting process, क्योंकि यहीं पर आम आदमी पार्टी और कांग्रेस पार्टी का कहना है कि उनके पास वोट्स थे, जीत उनकी होनी थी, लेकिन उनके बहुत सारे ऐसे वोट्स थे जो प्रिसाइडिंग ऑफिसर की तरफ से इनवैलिड करार कर दिए गए थे। The Supreme Court meanwhile had already observed that the interference with the electoral process, this is a democracy that is being murdered. However, when it comes to the returning officer and his role, that is the gravest possible thing. The Supreme Court also maintained that attention was drawn to the alleged horse trading right after Supreme Court's oral observations. कांग्रेस पार्टी और आम आदमी पार्टी का कहना है कि ये बीजेपी का आखिरकार प्लान था कि जानबूझ के जो सत्ता है उनके हाथ से छीन ली जाए।
That was an election not just rigged, it was an election, a stolen election. That we have challenged in the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court, the hearing is fixed today. The Supreme Court, we all know, as you also know, passed very strong strictures, observed, I mean, it's not that written order, but the observations were that we can't let democracy be murdered the way democracy has been murdered in Chandigarh.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਆਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨ ਪਾਰਟੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਪਰੀਮ ਕੋਰਟ ਤੇ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਕੇਂਦਰ ਦੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਜਾਤੰਤਰ 24 ਘੰਟੇ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਕਿ ਕੱਲ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਤੋਂ ਰਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਕਰਾ ਲਿਆ ਔਰ 3 ਆਪਣੇ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਲੈ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਆਮ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਆ, ਡਰਾਇਆ ਧਮਕਾਇਆ, ईडी CBI ਕੀ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਾਣਦਾ।
अब कल की जब सुनवाई हुई सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, यहीं पर डिप्टी कमिश्नर चंडीगढ़ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ को यह आदेश दिया गया कि ऐसे कोई ऑफिसर को नॉमिनेट करिए जिसका कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के साथ कोई लेना देना नहीं हो, और वो नए रिसाइटिंग ऑफिसर यानी कि रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर बनेंगे टू काउंट द बैलेट्स और डिक्लेयर द रिजल्ट्स अगर दोबारा आदेश दिया जाता है सुप्रीम कोर्ट की तरफ से कि दोबारा चुनाव किए जाए। द कोर्ट ऑल्सो सेड द काउंटिंग प्रोसेस विल बी जुडिशियली व्यूड बाय अ जुडिशियल ऑफिसर नॉमिनेटेड बाय द पंजाब कोर्ट, एंड इट ऑल्सो asserted that the counting of votes would be taken to a logical conclusion from the stage it stopped before declaration of results. This was said orally before directing the ballot papers to be produced before the court. आज जितने भी बैलेट पेपर्स है जो 30 जनवरी के वोटिंग में इस्तेमाल किए गए थे वो आज कोर्ट में पेश होंगे। पूरी जो रिकॉर्डिंग्स है वो कोर्ट देखेगा और उसके बाद निर्णय लिया जाएगा कि दोबारा से यहां पर चुनाव होगा चंडीगढ़ मेयरल इलेक्शंस का या नहीं।
Displayed to the court the last time and the statement given by him today, and I'm sure that after taking the record into consideration, appropriate orders. They did mention that, yes.
CCI has also raised concern on horse trading.
Well, they did mention that term, and that is because of some news reports which had appeared in today's paper that certain people from the one party have been taken over and shifted to the other party. So whatever be the conclusions of that, the court will take a view on that tomorrow.
Well, we have Harish joining us right now. Good morning, Harish. What is expected in the court today?
Morning, Amita. Yet another crucial day as far as the controversial Chandigarh election mayoral polls is concerned. Yesterday, as we know, there was Chief Justice had asked pointed questions to Anil Masih, 4 to 5 questions, and in the end, the Chief Justice told him that prima facie you should be prosecuted. We are of the feeling that if found guilty, you will be prosecuted as an electoral, as a returning officer interfering with the electoral process is a grave offense. So as of now, we will be summoning all the documents pertaining to the election, including the ballot, all the ballot papers, and also the video clippings of the recording of the election process, and we will examine examine it and then decide what to do with the returning officer. The Supreme Court has very categorically said that we will not allow democracy to be murdered, and what happened, the prima facie, is a mockery of democracy.
Right.
And therefore, at 2 p.m., the matter has again been fixed. What is important, Amita, is that the Anil Masih defended himself, saying that he had not tampered with the ballot papers, but he was only marking the ballot papers defaced by the Aam Aadmi Party councillor so that it's not mixed up with the main papers, and asked why he was looking at the camera again and again. He said he heard councillors shouting "camera, camera," and he was trying to see what they were saying, which camera they were referring to. That is why he was looking at the CCTV camera. But going by what Chief Justice said, going by his tone and tenor,
Right.
it doesn't seem that he was convinced. And today he will take a final decision after going through the ballot papers.
All right, Harish, keep us updated on the same. The matter once again will be taken up in the Supreme Court today at 2 p.m. We are told when this matter will be taken up regarding Chandigarh mayoral elections. With that, we head into a short break. You're watching the Morning News Hour.